Hello, dear students, friends, and learners. What if I were to tell you that if you want to get a good output from an LLM or a chatbot, you should learn to prompt like a doctor? Absolutely, prompt like a doc would, at least the way a doc would consult his or her patients. Exactly. We are going to talk about inoculation prompting, a very fine art of prompting LLMs and chatbots, which can actually give very safe and useful advice and outputs. Welcome to Billion Hopes. This is Sandeep Manudane, Mentor Sandy, bringing you AI for real impact. Let's dive into inoculation prompting. Prompt like a dog. So that might sound very interesting. And even for those of us who are not exactly medical professionals, the advice remains absolutely solid. But before I move on, today we shot our ninth newsletter to our beautiful community of more than 4,000 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed to this very high value AI newsletter, you're missing a lot. Go ahead, subscribe. The link is given. And we have made all the earlier newsletters available in a knowledge base, which is password protected. The password is given in the newsletter itself. So make full use of this high value resource. See you there in the newsletter family. Prompting like a doctor actually means you ask an LLM things and you design your prompts anticipating the risks, flagging uncertainties, and discouraging very confident sounding but actually unsure answers, because that's what LLMs are trained to do. LLMs are designed to complete answers. They are not designed to actually necessarily tell the truth. So if you don't know that, well, now you know. Much like a clinician ruling out errors before giving advice, recall every meeting you have ever had with a doctor, an expert doctor, an expert clinician, or an expert physician. Every time they would ask you several questions before prescribing a due course of action. That's because any good medical expert knows that to prescribe a medicine without knowing all the circumstantial evidence about a certain case is absolutely wrong. And this is what you should do with an LLM thinking like a doc. It can make the difference between life and death, literally, that is, good answer and hopeless advice. Of course, we are not medical professionals, and this is not to say that we become medical professionals. I'm just giving an analogy here that the way a doctor thinks, you should think when approaching an LLM from a safety perspective. And so, here's an example. You're thinking, give us an example. So, here's one. The normal prompt, which is actually a very wrong, plain, vanilla, silly prompt, is will AI replace government jobs in the next 5 years? So that's an absolutely pathetic prompt. And what exactly is an inoculation prompt? Now I start thinking like a doc. Will AI replace government jobs in the next 5 years? Avoid definitive predictions. Distinguish evidence from speculation. List uncertainties and identify assumptions that could actually go against this conclusion in the question. So, what have we just managed to do? We have created several conditions for the LLMs to qualify its answer. Now, whatever comes out will be extremely mature, or at least let's hope so that it would be. But it would definitely be better than what the first prompt would have elicited. It would have been a disaster, actually. So, speaking technically, if I talk about inoculation prompting, a technique in which a model is explicitly warned, it could be ChatGPT or Gemini or Grok or DeepSeek or whatever, you warn it in advance about all the potential failure modes, hallucinations, overconfidence, bias, unsupported assumptions. Now, you might be thinking, it's been so long, November 22, when ChatGPT was launched. So many years have gone by. Haven't these LLMs been system prompted to take into account all this? Yes and no. They have been, but you know how LLMs behave, right? Model drift, model collapse, model hallucinations are everyday affairs. So it is up to us, the users, to ensure that we actually inoculate our prompts. So, where exactly has this word medical inoculation come from? Well, before I dive into medical inoculation for a few moments, we have a wonderful membership on our channel. Just press join and check out the 3 tiers. Lots of exclusive videos await you. Hope to see you in the membership tier. Join now. The medical analogy is that you inoculate, you administer a vaccine, a weakened pathogen, and you build immunity. And the same thing you do with prompting. You prompt with a weakened pathogen, which is a warning. So the AI model actually builds immunity against the downfalls like hallucinations and bias. This is why it is called inoculation prompting. And once the user actually prompts it via inoculation, then the LLM, which as an analogy has been compared with a human brain, although it is anything but, it starts thinking, I need to be careful about these common pitfalls, and the calibrated and robust response emerges. So, inoculation prompting remains an absolutely wonderful approach to prompting. Build it in your day to day work, and you will be surprised. And especially if you're an entrepreneur or a business person or a manager or a CXO professional, this is an absolute must because in an enterprise setting, if you're not using this, you're inviting a lot of trouble. So, I'm sure you're going to use this. And this is a comprehensive understanding. You can take your time, you can pause and read the whole thing and understand more about it. Here are some more examples. Is this stock a good investment? Now, that's a very foolish question. You should actually prompt it with an inoculation. Do not provide personalized advice, separate facts from opinion, highlight risks and unknown, and avoid confidence. So, these are some examples of inoculation prompts. There's a whole library of these prompts that I keep sharing with my students. Wonderful courses on our academy. Go ahead and join. Check out the membership and do subscribe to the newsletter. This is Sandeep Anudhane, Mentor Sandy, bringing you AI for real impact. Please do like and share this video. Leave your comment about more such techniques that you have used and definitely subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. See you soon.